Hi, pipe smokers. This is Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy, live in the outskirts of Rochester, New York. Yeah, in the United States of America. And the current time is 6:37 minutes after the hour. And outside was a beautiful day today. Uh, it actually reached 68 degrees. Oh, beautiful sunny day. Now it's a little overcast. Temperature is supposed to drop down into the 30s tomorrow. So the weather's going to be all over there. We'll get into the weather in just a little bit. Let's set something on fire here because it is Thirsty Thursday. And here we have one of my vintage. This is a Sunrise Amber Grain Vintage Briar Bowl number 30. Yeah. And it's almost like a Canadian style type of pipe. I don't know, or billiard. I can't remember how old it is. But we're going to light it on fire. And in it we have one of my go-to favorites, Pirate Cake. Yeah. So grab your favorite pipe. Grab your favorite blend. Grab your favorite beverage. And let's have a smoke together. Yeah. So we're going to start it on fire with this Zippo that was gifted to me from Mr. Gene Bromberg. Thank you, Gene, so much. And here we go. Yeah, it lights up perfect every time, Gene. I love this. Mm. Mm. Oh. What a great smoker. Been going through my pipes, reorganizing everything. I'll show you a video of my living room when it's done. Getting rid of some older furniture, buying some vintage furniture from a local thrift store, and cleaning it up. And we'll show you when it's done. I'll give you a little tour of my living room / man cave when it's done. It got way out of control. I was working way too many hours. Oh, this Pirate Cake is good. Hope everyone is having a great Thursday. It is the last day of March. It's March 31st, 2022. And we're going to tamp this down a little bit here. This was gifted to me by one of my subscribers, Mark. Thank you so much, Mark. I love this. I keep this in a special spot in my roll top desk. Yeah. And Gene Bromberg, thank you so much for this. I love this. So, I did a video, a non-pipe related video. Little people are important too. And I had had a long day, and I came home and I figured I'm going to get my goals finished. My goal is to have my living room like perfectly organized, mom approved, reorganizing my pipe and tobacco collection, because it was starting to look like, as I stated before, like there was a pipes and cigars warehouse explosion in my living room / man cave. And in doing so, I was enjoying a few, it started out with a couple of pints of beer. Actually, I was having some Grolsch. Okay, Grolsch. And this is premium Pilsner beer. And they were established, it says GB, which might stand for Great Britain, in 1615. And I used to love this beer. So I had a couple of pints, and I'm working like a madman after a 10-hour day. And then I had a couple pints more. And I was making a lot of progress in the living room. And, well, look, I'm not on the wagon, okay? But those of you who enjoy your beer or whatever adult beverage you drink, there's occasions where all of a sudden you look at the clock and it's like 11:30 and you've accomplished a lot, and you look at how much adult beverages you've had, and all of a sudden it sounds like a great idea to make a video on making sugar cookies for your roommate's 9-year-old redheaded daughter, which I did. So, like I said, I'm not on the wagon. But I was enjoying myself too much. I'm not apologizing. But all of a sudden, I did the video. It was 11:45. I'm making sugar cookies, but I was like, all right, we're making sugar cookies. Look, I never professed to be perfect. And I put the video on, and we did make sugar cookies. And she loved them the next morning. And then I rewatched the video the next morning. I was like, Paul, you may have went a little over the top there. Yeah, so we had 2 or 3 pints more than we should have, and we made sugar cookies. And I did a video of it. Well, that went over like a fart in church among the YouTube pipe community. I got 4 likes, no responses. Yeah, I didn't fall off the wagon. I fell in the wagon. Yeah, and that wagon turned out to be a manure spreader. So I was like, I got to take this video off. So I did, and then I thought about it, and I thought, you know what? Let's just leave it on there. So I put it back on. And I know I don't have to give an explanation. It was a non-related pipe video. But I'm not a hypocrite, okay? And some of my people that watch my videos must have been like, who's this guy that talks about the Bible and this and that, and he's making sugar cookies? it is what it is. So anyways, here's the sugar cookies, all right, that I made. And they are good, by the way. They turned out quite well. Very good. And so, pardon me for speaking with my mouth full. So my roommate's little girl the next day finds the sugar cookies with this little note that I wrote that said, "Here you go, redhead." She's a redhead, by the way. "I made these cookies just for you. If your dad or brother want them, they are yours. Make them say, 'Please, can I have one?'" Their family has a sense of humor. So, anyways, yeah, that's how that video went. Real good, Paul. Yeah. It is what it is. We'll be right back. I know the pipe smoker's going to be like, "Apologize to no one. You don't need to explain yourself." Well, I'm not. It just... You get it, right? I'll be right back. All right, pipe smokers, and so we're back. Okay. So, in the news, I haven't really watched the news. I've been working a lot of hours, and when you turn the news on, it's fake anyways. Now, I've talked to several subscribers, what's really going on over there where you live, that the news says this. And I get the truth from them, the people that live there. So, I don't know. I don't trust the news. I trust people that are friends, and I consider my subscribers my friends, and they are my news. And what they're telling me is totally different than what we see on TV. So I don't turn it on. And secondly, yes, God is still in control. No matter what happens, no matter where your life is. Now, I have some huge mountains in front of me. I'm looking at them right now, even though they're not there. All right. And everyone has mountains in their life that they have to overcome. And sometimes you feel that you can't do it. But your Creator somehow can take those mountains and just wipe them away. So don't worry about it. Do the best you can, And I'm not getting all religious or anything. I'm just sharing my experiences that I've been through a lot of them, both good and bad. Let's light something on fire. So we have our Latakia, and all you got to do is ask him. I got something that's big in my life. I don't know what to do. And I have a couple things big in my life. I don't know what to do. So I asked my Creator, just please help me. Everyone on the face of the earth will always have things that they feel they can't overcome. But you can. With the big guy's help upstairs. Take no prisoners. So we have our Latakia, Mr. Bragg Latakia, which is one of my favorite classic pipes. If you have the chance to come across one of these, it's made by Mr. Bragg in Poland, handmade, and instead of briar, they use what's called an equivalent to briar. This is actually made out of pear root. And I love the classic style of this. I did do a review on it. It is a Mr. Bragg Latakia bowl number 44. Sorry, that was my neighbor. So Mr. Bragg Latakia bowl number 44. And I love the design on this. It's a great smoker. I did do a review on it. Just everything fits together very nicely. And in that, we have some loose RPG number 7, Captain Blood's Revenge. Yeah. Unpressed. And I actually jarred this, made it, mixed it on February 23rd of 2022. So it's been a little over a month. And it's very Latakia rich. So we're going to use the lighter gifted to me by Mr. Bromberg. Thank you, Gene. This wonderful Sippo. I love it. Mm. 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 Oh, this is so good. Oh, yeah. Mm. What a great smoker. Ah, yeah. So, also in the news, Callie the Killer Calico Cat is scheduled for her spade operation on the 26th of April. Everyone's backed up. She got all of her shots and everything. She wasn't thrilled about that. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh. This RPG number 7, if I say so myself, turned out really nice. And the pressed one is even better. So, for my good friend in Canada, Kingston, Ontario, Mr. J.D. Silver. Mm-hmm. Awesome guy. You should check out. He's got like 3 different YouTube channels. He also makes pipes, repairs pipes. He probably saw my video the other night about the cookies and was like, what? What? We're not going to revisit it. So I have a question for you, JD. Thank you again, Mark. JD, you're in Canada, which is like the whole, hockey thing of the world, It's like the hockey capital of the world. Now, in the United States, we enjoy hockey a lot. But we also enjoy boxing. So, question for you, JD. Why do American boxers put their gloves on to fight, but hockey players drop their gloves to fight? I've watched hockey games. I've watched boxing matches. And, you get the boxers out there. Mike Tyson used to be out there, fighting all kinds of people. They got their gloves on. But when hockey players fight, which is allowed in the sport somehow, I haven't studied it enough. Some hockey player can give another one a hip check, knock him into the wall, and all of a sudden everyone's angry, and they all drop their gloves, and they start to fight, like fist fight, like beating each other. That's the only sport where they have a penalty box. And, what happens if you're the unlucky guy that got hip checked So you go to try to beat up your opponent, all right? And all of a sudden, both teams, the gloves just drop off onto the ice. And let's say you're that guy that gets pummeled and gets a tooth knocked out and a couple black eyes, and all of a sudden everyone's picking up their gloves and half of them are in the penalty box. And you end up with like 2 left-handed gloves. What? I'm trying to understand the sport. So, like I was saying, I'm cleaning up some of my pipes and so forth because it looked like a pipe bomb went off in my man cave / living room. So we picked out this K. Woody Standard. It's a newer model. I don't know what year it is. It's got 3 holes in the stinger. We won't get into it. But what I use is Decatur Pipe Shield. Okay. And so basically what this is, it's hand-applied pipe polish. Now, when you get a brand new pipe, it's all polished up with Carnauba wax and so forth. But when you have a vintage pipe like this, all right, you can polish them up, and there's a certain way. I won't get into it right now. J.D. Silver understands. All right, but you polish the pipe, you take certain things away, you might get a high gloss or whatever, but to maintain the pipes, what I like is this hand-applied pipe polish by Decatur. You can get it on pipesandcigars.com, anywhere. It's Decatur Pipe Shield, no buff wax. So it's kind of the consistency of chapstick. That's what it looks like on the inside. And so what I do is I'll take a clean cloth, clean white soft cloth, just kind of dip it in there a little bit. Now this is a pipe that I did polish, but it's been ignored for a bit in the living room / man cave, and so it does have some dust on it. And as I'm saying, I'm organizing and doing all these things. So I just take it, all right, you saw the before, and you don't want to rub a super generous amount on it. And you just kind of rub it like so, and rub it down the shank, the bowl, the stem, and all of a sudden voila, you have a nice clean pipe. Okay. Now what I've gotten, I have attempted to restore old vintage pipes and so forth. So I've got some that are pretty dried out. So what I'll do with those is I put a generous amount on there. I'll let them sit so it soaks into the briar, and then I'll actually smoke a bowl out of them, and they'll heat up, and the briar kind of sucks this Decatur no buff wax pipe shield in there. That's just what I do for mine, you know. So in dusting it off and so forth, it becomes pretty nice. Yeah, not bad, eh? Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Oh yeah. So it'll be nice when I have everything complete, because I was working so many hours that, as I was saying before, for a long time I was working so many hours that things didn't get properly taken care of and cleaned on a regular basis. No food stuff or anything like that, just kind of like dust. And it's nice to go through my pipes and so forth, and I do have a fairly good collection. I enjoy them. It's relaxing for me to do this. Yeah. So Mark, in the UK, you know who you are. One of my favorite subscribers and friends, although I tell all of my subscribers and friends that, because you are all very important to me. And I sincerely mean that. Mark, you stated that you had, your blood pressure was a little high. And what I attempted to do for you is what I did for myself. When my blood pressure got too high, I actually went on Amazon and I got this organic beet juice powder. Okay. Now, you don't want to take this at night. Start out taking it actually on the weekends when you're at home to see how your body reacts to it. And check with your doctor. But beetroot juice is basically beets that are ground up. All right. This isn't juice. It's a powder like Kool-Aid. Okay. So what I'll do is, this one's almost empty. You can see it in there. It comes with a little scooper like so. And then what I'll do is I'll take a bottled water, drink a little bit of it. I have this little funnel that I got on Amazon. So I'll put 1 scoop in there in the kitchen sink, because this stuff will stain anything. So I put the scoop in there in the bottled water, or whatever container you want to use for water, and I tap it till it all goes down in. Then I put the cap on the bottled water, I shake it up vigorously. Let it sit for a little bit, and then I shake it up again. And then, I know that sounds, whatever. And then what I'll do is I'll drink it. Well, what I found is, because my blood pressure was a little bit high, I found that the beet juice lowered my blood pressure so much that I was getting faint at work from low blood pressure. And that's why you should check with your physician. You should buy one of those home blood pressure monitors where you can check it yourself. Try it on a day when you're going to be at home. The reason why I say don't take it at night, because it actually gives you a lot of energy too, and you won't go to sleep. And the other thing is that after you drink this beet juice mixture, chase it down with 2 or 3 bottles of water, 16 ounces over a short period of time, not all at once. And if your urine comes out pink at first, that's because the beet juice has gone through your system. But it does have unbelievable healing qualities. But everybody's body's different. Check with your doctor, and do whatever your doctor says. If you get too low of blood pressure, you can faint. But it worked for me. It brought mine back down to, it dropped it real quick. So, Mark, I tried to send that to you through Amazon, and they wouldn't allow me to send it to the UK. Don't know why. So that's what it is, Mark. Right there. Organic beetroot juice powder. I hope that helps you out. Anyways, we're rounding out 29 minutes and 59 seconds. I appreciate every subscriber that I have. We're up to 552. We're going to have a giveaway very, very soon. I look to hear it in your comments. Love all you guys. God bless you, guys and gals. And I hope you enjoyed Thirsty Thursday. Have a great night. Paul Gilson, the Pipe Guy, over and out. And remember to always be kind and love one another. And remember there's someone above. Over and out.